What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So like I said in my previous video, I was going to start doing videos of other things that we do besides farming. So tonight I thought I'd take you guys along and show you guys how we cook some of our wild game. Most of our diet is predominantly wild game, just because we love hunting, fishing, all that. But we sell most of our beef to customers. That's how I make a living. So yes, most of our meat that we eat is, deer, squirrels, ducks, all that. So yeah, tonight we are cooking deer heart. My husband's gonna be cooking that up tonight, making tacos out of it. I also cooked some ground venison tacos already, just for kind of two different types of textures. So I'm gonna show you guys how my husband chooses to prepare and cut up the hearts the way he likes to. So yeah, let's get after it.
Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get this heart prepped to throw in the frying pan, and I'm just going to show you there's a couple other things that I'm going to put in there with it to give it flavor and have some stuff to go in the taco shell. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and right in that first opening here, we're going to slice that down. Kind of open this thing up a bit. So as you can see, there's 4 different openings on the heart, and we're just going to kind of follow these openings and peel this thing to a little bit more reasonable chunk of meat to deal with. Okay, now if you got it flattened out, you can see the pieces where you got to trim off. Basically, all these little tendons on the inside. And then we'll go back to the outside and trim off that fat cap around the top of it. Okay, roll it over. And we'll cut this fat cap off. And there, it's all trimmed up, ready to go. We will use some of this meat. I'll get more in detail on the side. Okay, so now that you've got it all laid out flat, basically you're just going to cut this thing up into, well, smaller and smaller chunks, I guess. Kind of going to go for an in-between of like a fajita strip and just a cubed piece of meat here. A couple of different sizes, give you some variety. But break it down into smaller pieces so it's easier to work with. Trim that bit of fat off there. I'll get that later. So, a couple chunks here. As you can see in the pan, I've already got a chunk of butter in there for my little bit of oil, and some Worcestershire sauce down in the bottom, just to add that little bit of extra flavor when we're cooking everything together. Okay, so we're going to get the meat going on a relatively high heat. We're going to get a high heat sear on it and get everything kind of blended together. Then we are going to add these couple vegetables and our seasoning. Let's, while that's going, we'll go ahead and cut up these jalapenos and this little bit of onion here we're going to use. So now that you got all the meat good and mostly browned on all sides, back the heat down just a little bit and add our vegetables in there. Now we're just going to cook this on a medium heat until the vegetables cook down. The onions will be translucent, the peppers will lose their bright green a little bit, and this will be all done, ready to plate up. Well, it's pretty much done. We're going to go ahead and kill the heat and just add a little bit more seasoning to top it off and stir all that together. Tony sees. Let this stuff cool down just a little bit so you won't burn yourself with it, and plate it up. Get it on the tortilla and put your favorite toppings on it.
Alright guys, there you have it. Heart taco, all dressed up, a wrap, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's just one of our videos to come of how we like to cook our wild game. So we're gonna go ahead and eat dinner now. This little guy here is gonna need a bottle soon. So with that being said, if you like my videos, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.